So this video is for the people that's on my wavelength. So whoever is seeing this, I agree, and I feel like you're supposed to hear this. So we're all, again, everything is in my opinion. We're all here to connect, right? To a certain extent. Whether you're connecting the dots to what your reality is or connecting with people and things like that. Now, us as God, a copy of a copy or whatever you want to say, but obviously, to me, we're limited here. Knowing that we are God, but we're limited. So it's like you're trying to understand and go back within yourself to see how did we get here. And some people may not give a fuck at all and just go in throughout their life just not knowing or not even caring, but just going through the motions and not really experiencing what we're supposed to experience. And what's meant for you is going to be for you. And I don't care what spell you try to bring up or entities and deities and things that you get into to manifest your or switch or alter your reality. Whatever's going to play out is going to play out. You know what I mean? And I feel sometimes we feel like we have choices and sometimes we don't. Us as this consciousness awareness that we are right now, reaching, putting out a signal for others to say, hey, you're not alone. Because sometimes when you're going through your shit, you feel like you're the only one that's going through it. But we want that reassurance to be like, you're not the only one. I feel you, brother. I feel you, sis. You know what I mean? And being kind of like boxed in to where things outside of you try to harness your power. Now, like I said, some of this may not resonate with some people, but eventually when you'll get it. But it's like when you try to break out your power or bring truth to the matter, whatever that is, your truth, you're crazy because it's not the norm, you know? I'm pretty sure a lot of us felt some type of abandonment, felt hurt, felt pain, and learned how to just like keep going with it, you know? Just like you got arrows out the side of your neck, your back, but you still moving because that's what you were taught and led to do because your strength. But also, nobody never taught us to heal these wounds. So it's like we put up barriers and put up walls once we hurt, you know what I mean? And we're like, fuck it, I'd rather be alone because I don't want to feel that same pain. So it's like you have to try to find your balance of letting people in and being okay knowing that this person may hurt you, you know, or they may not, you know. But it's like when you let go of, I don't want to say expectations, but certain expectations or letting people in within your boundaries, but not let them overuse you, you can kind of start to elevate differently. Because what happens too is when we block off people, we block off our development. So what I mean by that is like, you may lift weights. Let's just say you lift weights. You may get up to like 50 pounds and you be like, oh yeah, I got this 50 pounds. 50 pounds is easy. I got this all day. Boom, boom, boom. Life is cool. Boom, boom, boom. But then you want more. You may ask for more strength. You may want this. You want that. But you may not want the situations to what it takes to get there, if you catch me. So like, you want to be strong, but you're only doing 50, but you want to do 80. But in order to do 80, Your muscles are going to have to go through some pain. You're going to have to work up to it. So what I'm saying is, like, some things in life may not feel good and feel comfortable, but it's what you needed to evolve to get to the next level. I know it's kind of like, what? Why do I have to go through this to do that? But it's like, you need to know your dark times to appreciate your light times. You got to understand, it's like, yes, it's polarities in this universe. There's, in this reality, you know, there's opposites that we are in, obviously, right? Because if we weren't, like, this will be a perfect ass world. We wouldn't be seeing pain and death and all this other stuff. But that's a part of this as we're going through this. Okay? Now, some people may feel like they're on a mission to elevate the consciousness or save souls and all of this. And that's cool if you feel that way. However, you're here to do whatever you need to do, and whatever you see that fit. And you're going to do whatever works for you until it doesn't. Then you start searching again for something else. It's kind of like, you know, you always wanted that one present for Christmas, and then it's like, you get it, you play with it, boom, 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 and then, all right, what's next? You're growing. As you're growing through this reality, some people are going to get left behind. Some people can't go where you go. And it's going to be painful because you imagine this, that, and all of these things, but you can plan and plan and plan, but you really got to follow your inner compass. You can play it safe, but life is for experiencing, in my opinion. And what you ask for, what you vibrate on, what you put out is what you're going to get back. Almost like a mirror. You know, they always say the universe says yes. So if you be like, man, I'm broke, I'm this, I'm that, oh, I hate this, I hate that. Yes, you do. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm abundant, I'm rich. Yes. The subconscious mind is a mother. Because there's so many things, like words, images that come to mind, even with me, that I had to revisit. So I had to go to the roots. And that's the thing, you heard them, like, when they say go to the root cause, like, that's you going down into the soil, down into the darkness within you to uproot the things that you felt was a trauma, that you can transmute that energy and let it go so you can elevate. So a lot of people, when they dive into the spirituality stuff, they can lose their mind because they're not rooted and grounded enough deep within. Deep within. You have to ground yourself for sure first before you start sprouting. Let's just say you just new to this, you know what I mean? And you just like ground yourself like this, and then you just start trying to work on your third eye and crown chakra, and you're growing like this way, but your roots is not rooted. So the first motherfucker or thing that comes against you, wind, you out that ground. You gone in the wind. You down for the fall. You down. So it's a balance. You got to dig deep within yourself, know who you are, and it's like, once you know who you are, nobody can tell you anything. So I don't care who comes on here and says whatever they want to say. It's not going to bother me, because that person that's saying something is not affecting me in my life at all, unless I allow it. You have to allow it. And yes, things can trigger you from images, like I said, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's your life. You're here to connect with yourself. You're here to connect with others. And you're here to evolve. This place is just a learning area. That's all it is. You in and out. Because if it was forever, we would be here forever. but we're not. We come in one way, we leave the other way. But appreciate it. Appreciate everything that you go through, you recognize and understand, and know that every moment is designed to help you evolve. Once you take a step back and know that you're playing this character so you can evolve, or you can just stay stagnant. It's up to you. Freedom of choice. All right, y'all. I think I'm done. But yeah, love your life, live your life, experience what you want to experience, and go. You know what I mean? Don't let fear control you to where it's like you're scared to take that leap. Because what's going to be is what's going to be. But if it's tugging at you, and it's tugging at you, and it's tugging at you, what's the worst that can happen? Death? It's inevitable. Maybe you die to your old self, die to your old friends. Maybe you'll be transformed to something else. No, I don't fear death, because it's just another life after that. Where? Who knows? You know what I mean? But don't let people have power over you. Start to dive deep within the power within yourself. And it takes a unit sometimes too. And that's what I wanted to get on too, but that's a whole nother video. But it takes unity, man, to stand up. And that's why we're looking for a unity, a connection, to know that we're not alone. Because sometimes it seems like we are. You're not alone. Love you.